All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the match preview, the Solari press conference, as well as the game, where it's going to be at, and things like that. Sorry I'm not on time today. Usually I'm around 12 o'clock Central Time, US, but today it was a little later. I'm going to try to be more, more consistent with the timing of the videos. I'm going to try to give you a time probably by next week. Hopefully I can do that. But let's get right into the press conference, what Solari had to say. So there was a few things to be gleaned from the press conference. Not much, you know. You know how Solari just gives these ambiguous answers most of the times. There were some things today that were kind of more interesting. So the first thing being that he arrived an hour and 20 minutes late to the press conference. I'm not sure what that was about, but if he did arrive that late, then there was something very urgent. And it could be to discuss about his future. It could be to discuss about. It could be that he was discussing with the players about something. I'm not sure what it was, but anywho, uh, let's see. Well, some of the questions that were asked is let's see. One of the questions that was particularly interesting was, do you think all of your players have been performing up to par this season? And what he said was most, but not all of them. I have talked to them personally already. So that already tells us a lot. It tells us that some of the players haven't been performing to, what he's been expecting of them, what he's asked of them. Can I think of any players at the top of my head? I know Casemiro hasn't done as good maybe in the last couple or few games, but you know what? I think a lot of these players, it's more just down to tiredness. Two Classicos, and then they had to play on Tuesday, and just it and he chose the same starting lineup all the time, pretty much, except for the exception of Gareth Bale, I think, who played. But other than that, I mean, there was some fatigue in there. And he also said that in the adversity is where we see character. That's where we see who disappears, who doesn't, who show themselves, who's happy, who's sad, who rebels themselves. So obviously he's trying to get the players to respond. He's obviously looking for a response. He wants the players to perform on Sunday. So he's saying this, kind of just to get the players kind of pumped up for the game. Let's see. And Sergio Ramos will be traveling tomorrow. He is suspended for the game, but he's going to be traveling tomorrow, probably just to lift the morale and things like that. I'm pretty sure he's suspended. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what I've heard. Another question that was asked is, will Isco get more minutes despite the incident that happened the other day? So I guess I got this incident kind of wrong the other day. What happened is that Isco, I guess he didn't go on the bus or something like that, and he didn't travel on the bus with his fellow teammates, and that kind of it showed a lack of respect to the whole team, and the players got mad, and the players got mad at Isco. I thought they got mad at Solari for ostracizing Isco, but I guess what happened was that the players got mad at Isco for not traveling with them, because Isco pretty much knows he's not going to play. I mean, you can't think you're on top of the club either. I don't think that's right, but being in Isco's position it's hard to go through those positions. Very tough, when you're at work and you're kind of being ostracized by your boss, or you're being put down by your boss all the time. You'll rebel, and I think that's that does happen. I don't want to say that's normal, but it does happen. You'll have those things happen. So let's see. Yeah. So about Isco, he pretty much just said about. He just said that it's private matters, that what stays in the dressing room stays in the dressing room, and as for the playing, he says to play you have to be fit, and then you have to have a competitive form. So he said that's pretty much what we're looking for. Um, let's see, and then there was another question, one last question. How do you guys need to line up tomorrow? He said the key is to play as a team. So obviously, as we've seen, in the past few, I would say, games, we've looked disjointed. It just the cohesiveness kind of went down, but hopefully we can look to respond back in tomorrow's game. So let's talk about tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game is away. It's at Valladolid. Valladolid are in 16th place currently. I believe they're 3 points ahead of relegation zone. However, they are going to want to look to get points, even if it's just a point, because they are very close to relegation zone, and they're just a game away from being relegated, you could say. So they are looking to get something out of this game, and I think Valladolid, no doubt, are going to be looking to either draw or win the game. They're going to be motivated for sure. I mean, I know all teams go out there to win, but I know that Valladolid will put on a good performance, and it being away, I don't have much confidence that we'll win. I think this game will be a draw. I just want to say 2-2. Like I said, I don't know how to finish, but I think this game will be a draw for sure. As for the injuries, Gareth Bale is currently injured with an ankle injury. Vinicius is injured with an ankle injury as well. You have Lucas Vazquez and Dani Carvajal who are injured also with muscle injuries, and Llorente is still out with the groin injury but coming back pretty soon. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Maybe one last thing actually, that Barcelona were playing Rayo Vallecano, and I was looking at Raul de Tomas. I just wanted to see how he did, and to be honest, this guy is a beast, and I knew he was going to be I knew he was going to be good. I knew he was going to be good. Why? And you'll think this reason is kind of petty, but whenever I used to play FIFA all the time, like every year, Raul de Tomas would just come up in those, potential players that would be really good. And I saw him, a few seasons back, and I saw him in friendlies and things like that, and I saw his potential. I really thought he could come good, but this year really is his breakthrough year, and it's just great to see, because he is a Real Madrid product, and to see him just coming through the ranks and see his development. I mean, he is really good player. I mean, I wouldn't say Cristiano Ronaldo for sure. Way, 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 way lower than that. But what I would say is that he's got the same. I would say he has very similar qualities to Ronaldo, in that he's he can how can I say, he can shoot with both feet. He's got long shots. Hold up play is really good. Strength, speed. This guy is really good. Really, really exciting prospect, and I hope that Real Madrid keep him next season, and I think they will. I think if we have RDT, I think if we have Mariano, and I think if we have Benzema, I think we just might be good in that striker position. I know that seems a little contentious, but I think we might just be good. Just because he's so good. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, go watch that goal that he scored versus Barcelona today. Just an amazing goal. I mean, gets past pretty much two players and scores a goal outside of the penalty box. It's stunning. And if you guys haven't watched it yet too, just watch all of his goals throughout this campaign. It's been really good. And I think he'll just be a very good player for us. And he got a hat trick versus Celta de Vigo, I think like a month ago. So just goes to show this guy is really promising, and hopefully we can hang on to him next season. But yeah, as for the game tomorrow, I think we'll just draw 2-2. And I think that's pretty much it. So next week, I'll let you know like more a consistent time frame, which I'm going to be putting out videos. It's probably going to be usually around 12 o'clock Central Time, US, for everyone around the world. It's, yeah. And let's see. So 12 o'clock Central Time, US. That's pretty much when I'm going to post the videos. And for tomorrow's game, 2-2. That's my prediction. What do you guys think of Raul de Tomas? Just go watch his videos. Just go watch a couple minutes of him. Just let me know what you guys think of him. Let me know in the comment section below. Just let me know. Is he that next striker? Is he the guy that we need? Do we need other strikers if we get him? So that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are, and stay subscribed. I'll be putting out more videos. Thank you.